This is Providence Television International, the game changer.
Welcome to the weekend news on Providence Television International. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. We'll start off first of all by wishing you, dear viewer out there, a wonderful Valentine's Day celebration. Former Labour presidential candidate Peter Obi has called on Nigerians, especially young people, to celebrate Valentine's Day responsibly. Obi stressed that love is not just an emotion, it involves sacrifice, discipline and commitment to what is right, involving honesty, compassion, respect and devotion to the common good. He further stated that loving Nigeria means promoting fair elections, rejecting vices like corruption, greed, division, and mediocrity, while supporting only individuals with capacity, commitment, and character for leadership positions. The wife of the Anambra State Governor, Dr. Nonye Soludo, has joined millions of people across the world to celebrate this year's Valentine's Day, urging Nigerians to celebrate the occasion with their loved ones. Dr. Soludo emphasized the importance of extending kindness to people, noting that one little act of love can make a memorable and long-lasting impact in an individual's life. She further stated that to love means having an open and gracious heart, free from hate, unkindness, and inhumanity. Valentine's Day celebration originated as a Christian feast day honoring a martyr called Saint Valentine. It has become a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of romance, commitment, and love in many regions of the world. As Lent begins on Ash Wednesday, 18th February 2026, Pope Leo XIV has called on Catholics and Christians across the world to abstain from words of hatred and create space for words of peace and hope. The pontiff noted that the Lenten season offers Christians the opportunity to place the mystery of God back at the center of their lives as a sure means of improving the quality of life. The Pope, while highlighting the importance of fasting, stated that it helps in directing desire and attention towards God and good deeds, hence should be done in faith and humility and not in a way that leads to pride. The Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, has officially fixed February 20th, 2027 for presidential and National Assembly elections. The Inec chairman, Professor Josh Amukbiton San, disclosed this during a news conference on Friday in Abuja, noting that governorship and state assembly elections are scheduled for March 6, 2027. Addressing lingering concerns regarding the results viewing portal, popularly known as IREV, and the bimodal voter accreditation system, the BVAS, Professor Amukbiton emphasized that the commission is focused on avoiding the technical glitches that marred public confidence in previous elections. He clarified that the commission has no intention of abandoning electronic transmission of election results despite ongoing legislative debates. With the formal release of the notice of election, the window for internal democracy is now active for political parties, as the INEC boss urged the parties to conduct transparent primaries, shun violence, and uphold internal democracy. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar on Friday urged the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to reconsider its recently released timetable for the 2027 general election, stressing that the dates for the presidential and National Assembly elections coincide with the holy month of Ramadan. He noted that during Ramadan, Muslims across the country will be observing the annual period of fasting, stressing that fixing elections in the middle of such a major religious observance reflects poor judgment and a troubling lack of sensitivity to the nation's social-religious realities by Inec. However, the National Publicity Secretary of the African Democratic Congress, the ADC, Bolaji Abdullahi, in his immediate reaction on the release of the 2027 election timetable, stated that the opposition party is ready for the next general election, stressing that the party has no issue with the timetable released by the electoral umpire. Students of the University of Benin Ekawan campus on Saturday morning, February 14th, blocked the school gates in protest over power outage and water scarcity for the past 3 days at the institution. This left many stranded, including workers of the university, business operators, and several people who had social engagements in the school premises. Some students who spoke off camera lamented that despite paying their school and other fees, the management of the institution had continued to fail in its responsibilities of providing basic amenities for students. Reacting to the incident, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, the Kenwa campus, Professor Adeshino Ayinde, assured the students that plans have been concluded to provide water while the issue of light is being sorted out. Edo State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Cyril Oshomole, on Friday disclosed that a Lassa fever outbreak has claimed 6 lives in the state. Dr. Oshomole further stated that the recent rise in cases of Lassa fever, particularly from Esako West and Esan West local government areas, indicates sustained community transmission. He, however, assured residents that the state government remains proactive, vigilant, and committed to protecting public health, stressing that Lassa fever treatment packs have been donated by the state government to the Ira Specialist Hospital. And now to sports. FIFA is set to deliver a crucial ruling on Monday, February 16th, regarding Nigeria's eligibility protest against the Democratic Republic of Congo, with the Super Eagles' hopes of qualifying for the 2026 World Cup hanging in the balance. The Nigeria Football Federation filed a formal complaint on December 15, 2025, alleging that 6 Democratic Republic of Congo players who featured in the November 2025 African Playoff Final were ineligible due to recent switches in international allegiance. Should FIFA rule in favor of Nigeria, the Super Eagles will be reinstated and advance to the 6-team intercontinental playoff tournament scheduled for March in Mexico. Millions of fans and the entire Nigerian football community eagerly await the verdict on Monday that could rewrite the Super Eagles World Cup story. The Confederation of African Football has confirmed that Morocco remains the host nation for the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe on Friday stated that the tournament will take place from 17th March to 3rd April 2026. The 2026 WAFCON, which will also play a role in the qualification process for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup, will be the 3rd consecutive edition hosted by Morocco, following the 2022 and 2024 tournaments. And now to the weather forecast. The weather forecast for Sunday, 15th February. In Abuja, Lagos, and Benin, it will be partly sunny with temperatures of 36 degrees Celsius in Abuja, Lagos 32 degrees, Benin 34 degrees. In Port Harcourt, it will be mostly cloudy with a temperature of 32 degrees, and in Kaduna, it will be sunny with a temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. In Enugu, it will be partly sunny with a temperature of 34 degrees, and in Sokoto, it will be sunny with a temperature of 38 degrees Celsius. In Washington, it will be partly sunny with a temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. In London, rain is expected with a temperature of 9 degrees. In Johannesburg, it will be cloudy with a temperature of 9 degrees too. And in Rome, it will be sunny with a temperature of 17 degrees. While in Paris, rain and snow is expected with a temperature of 9 degrees Celsius. And to the exchange rates, 1 United States dollar presently stands at 1,395 naira, 1 euro 1,656 naira, 1 British pound 1,905 naira. The Canadian dollar, its present equivalent to the naira is 1,025, while the Australian dollar is 987. And that's the weekend news on Providence Television International. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.